Hey everyone, welcome in. I'm Jess. Welcome to Wednesday. Yeah, let me see. Hold on a second, friends. Let me put a little extra special sauce on here. Extra special sauce for me to you. Extra special sauce for me to you. Yay, y'all can hear me. But it's probably super noisy, so let me do this. That probably sounds a lot better now, knowing there are no extra noises in the background. I don't hear any noise. Yeah, this is awesome. Yeah. Come to find out that my audio interface is no longer talking with OBS anymore. So I am using my webcam microphone instead of my external microphone today. So that's going to be fun to kind of sort out after the stream to see why OBS is not talking to my interface. So Panda says it sounds fine. Thank you. So let's start again. In 3, 2, 1. Hey everyone, welcome in. It's Wednesday. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am going to be playing the Welcome to Your Perfect Home Halloween neighborhood today. Look at that. And you all are probably thinking, well, Jess, why are you playing Halloween edition? Isn't Halloween over in the States? Yes, you are not wrong, but I have leftover candy that is going to be lingering in my house. So I thought, what better way than to play the game that incorporates candy in it, not actual like real candy, but candy that you can consume while playing a board game. How cool is that, right? So today we're going to be playing the Halloween neighborhood. I will pop into the chat a link to the player sheet. The publisher, Blue Cocker Games, has linked a PDF so you can play this particular version. So there you are, friends. Let's say hi to everybody that's hanging out with us this morning, this afternoon, this evening, whatever time zone you are in. Hello to Gus and Panda, and TNG is here. Phantom, thank you so much for being here. Soften Your Razor, hello to you. Dan, I see you in here. Halloween is always in our hearts, alive in our hearts. That's right, Razor. Stretch it out like a caramello. So yeah, everybody's saying hello. Hi, Fanny. I think you're trying to sue for Phantom Meeple. I don't know how he'll feel about that, but that is quite funny. Hello, Time Roller. Welcome in. Yeah, so friends, we're going to be playing the Halloween neighborhood, and we're also going to be doing our tournament game for Crisscross. So I will put that as well into the chat. Let me get some tunes going here. I feel like playing a game with a little background tunage today. So I'm going to do it. So there we go. We're getting a little background tunes today to add into our gaming. I know sometimes I have the tunes when I'm doing like my crafting streams and things of that nature. But, oh, turn it down a little. No problems, Panda. I can do that. I can do that indeedy. So yeah, I want to make sure that it is enough, just, enough little background tunes to get us in the spirit of playing this game today. So let me know how that sounds, if that sounds any better. Actually, let's get a status. Let's get a status update here. Status update. Pop in those mogwais or those gremlins, friends, so we can tell me what sounds good, what needs to be changed, and all of that kind of stuff. I see some gremlins here. Gremlins. Oh, not gremlins. Some mogwais here. Mogwais are looking good. Thank you, Panda. Thank you, Tangy. We got all of that coming in. Thank you, Timey. All of the things here. Everybody's popping in them little mogwais with the glasses. How cute. So cute. Okay. We are good to go here then, friends. All right, so once again, I will pop into the chat the player sheet today specifically for this neighborhood, because there is a little bit of extra stuff to it to play along with. It's not terrible. If you're familiar with regular Welcome to, it's not any difficult concepts to add into it. It's just a little bit extra. What tea is everyone drinking today? So today, Tangy, I am drinking some English breakfast from Twinnings with some honey in it. Tangy is having strawberry black tea. Oh, is it hot or is it iced, Tangy? Because that sounds like that would be a good iced tea as well. Panda's drinking some jasmine green tea with cane sugar. Very nice. Yeah, it does sound yummy, Tangy. What the strawberry black tea sounds good. Iced. Yep. That is good too. I'm looking forward to some of the cooler months ahead here as we get onto the winter season. So that way my tea game will be escalated. Panda, when she was here visiting, she brought me some chocolate black tea, and oh my goodness, it was phenomenal. So Panda, if I see you at PAX, I think you're going to PAX U. If I see you at PAX U, I would not mind if you brought me some more of that chocolate black tea. Just saying. Yeah, is anyone else having a tasty beverage today as they are working and lurking? Or, yeah, send you the label. Yes, please, 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 please. Thank you, Panda. She also brought these truffles that are maple flavored. Those are also delicious. This is, I think we only have 2 left from the ones that Panda sent. So my goal today is, as we're playing, if I complete an objective, I will eat 1 piece of candy. So I have 2 here. I was a little optimistic to put 3. I don't think I will complete all 3 objectives in this game. But yeah, so there we go. I also have a pumpkin spice milk chocolate little bite that a friend of mine gave me. Both of these are milk chocolate, which I'm not opposed to. I prefer dark chocolate, but yeah, so we shall see how it is going forward today. Have any of you actually played this game, the Halloween one in particular? Not necessarily Welcome to, but the Halloween neighborhood in particular, because that'll allow me to know how deep into the rules teach I need to go. Panda has not done the Halloween one yet. Okay. Well, there we go. All right. Anyone else has played this one? If you're going to play along with us, let us know in the chat. Tangy has not even played Welcome to yet. Tangy. It is on BGA, my dear. It is on BGA. So I don't mind giving a basic overview of how it is played and then incorporate the Halloween stuff as we go along. So let's jump into it. Okay, let's see. Get the free app. You can play as long as well. The app has all the maps. Oh, that's cool. Thanks for sharing that, Panda. Thank you for sharing that. That is very helpful. Very, very helpful. Okay, so in this game is basically a flip and fill. What's going to happen is I'm going to flip over these 3 cards, and they will have a number and an actual extra special stuff. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to flip over all of these decks because it's supposed to be a number, street number, and then an actual extra thing, okay? What's going to happen is you're going to choose a pair of cards. You're going to take that street number and write it somewhere on one of these 3 streets with the following restrictions. It must go in chronological order. So the numbers go from 1 to 15 unless you have a special card that increases the value. You can decrease to a 0 and you can increase up to a 17, okay? So they must go in chronological order. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like this. You can skip houses if you need to. That is totally fine. Here, you can skip. But you cannot put a larger number on the left-hand side of a smaller number. So for example, I could not write a 5 here and then put a 2 right next to it on this side. That would not be a legal placement. I could put a 2 on its other side, but not directly next to it further up the street. Hello, James Brazil. The stream can now start. James is here, everybody. The stream is now officially started. Welcome in, James. Thank you for being here. Good call, Panda. If you want to play after the stream, Tangi, you are welcome to. Add me to that game as well, Panda, please, if you don't mind. So we're going to go through this. Every different item is here on these cards is an additional action. So let's say here, I'm going to flip these around. I shuffled them face down so you all could not see. Okay. I'll move these up a little bit so everybody can see. All right, so we've got 5, 13, and 10 there. I'm going to flip these over, and now you will see what our 3 choices are. So we've got a 13 with a fence, a 6 with a construction, and an 8 with a biz. So I will explain the special rules, Panda. I'm just going to go through just a brief overview on what happens for the base game, and then we can start, okay? So as you're choosing your pair, you must write down you must write down the number first in one of the streets, and then you have the option of taking one of these actions as well. With the fence, you will draw a line on one of these dotted areas to divide up the neighborhood on this street here, okay? You're gonna build some what they're called housing estates, which are groupings of houses in between 2 fences that are marked. So a fence will be drawn on a dotted line. It does not have to be next to this 13. It could be on any of the streets that have an open dotted line. But what it does is then it encloses those houses together to create an estate. Why is that necessary? Because here on these objectives, some of these objectives require you to formulate certain number of housing estates together so you can score victory points. So here for this objective here, you need 2 groupings of 4 houses in an estate. So that means I would need a group of 4 houses here. That's considered one of the groups of 4. And then if I had one down here, that is another group of 4. So that would fulfill this requirement here on this objective, okay? So this is 2 4s. This is a grouping of 3 and a grouping of 6 to make the 2 housing estates. And then this one is for the special for the Halloween edition. You must circle all of the ghosts on the 3rd street, which is the bottom street here, and I'll tell you how that is in just a second. Hi, Ben. Welcome in, my friend. Just doing a quick overview on how to play. Welcome to you. This one here allows you to change the number value here, either up by 2 or down by 2. So 0, 1, or 2, I should say. So you can change this 6 to either be a 6, 7, or 8, or you can decrease it for it to be a 6, 5, or 4. And then you will fill in that number anywhere. If you decide to use this ability, you will cross off this little fence here, and you will get bonus points for however many numbers, the majority placement in that. The biz allows you to repeat a number on a number that you've already written on your street. So a biz allows you to duplicate. However, every time you use a biz, there is the possibility of you losing minus points the more often you use them. So try not to do that there. I will explain what some of the other things are as they come up. But one thing in particular to note for the Halloween edition is you will see there are little ghosts and little candy corns. Every time you write a number in a house space, and this is the square is considered a house space. Every time you write a number in a house space that has either a ghost or a candy corn, you will select one or the other on that house. You cannot select both. So let's say I decided to put a 6 here and I selected the ghost. I would circle the ghost, and then if I get a total of 4 ghosts anywhere on my board circled, I can do this immediate bonus action, which allows me to circle 1 pool or 1 park for free. All right. If I have 6 of them, I have the option of either 2 pools or doing a biz without the penalty. And then if I have 9 ghosts, I can do 3 parks and 2 bizzes without penalty. Now, you can only choose one of these options. So if, for example, I had 4 ghosts and I decided to use this ability, I would cross it out, and then I could no longer use any of the other 2 abilities if I collected more ghosts. So it's kind of like a risk-reward kind of thing. It is also pertaining to whoever does that. You can announce it. All players will have to cross that out. So it's the first one to get to that will be able to cross it off and use that ability. So if you want to press your luck and try to go for 9 and be the first player to get 9, then you will have this ability and everyone else will have to cross it off. Otherwise, it's first come, first serve here on all 3 of these. So however, you cannot score them. You cannot score a 4 and then get 2 more and try to score for 6. No, once you have decided to choose the 4, you could use its ability and then it's no longer available for anyone. All right. That's how the ghosts work. With the candy corns, you will just get bonus points based on the number of candy corns that you have circled on your street. So for 4 candy corns, you will get 5 points. 6 candy corns will give you 10, and 9 will give you 15. That is, not just on your street, but total on your player board. So if you have 4 candy corns anywhere circled on your player board, you can choose to take this option and get 5 points, and then it will only be available to you. No one else can get that special power. Yes. So it's first come, first serve with the ghosts and with the candy corns. Okay. And now this one means for this bonus objective, you must have all of the ghosts circled on the 3rd street, meaning when you fill in a house number, you must choose the option of the ghost instead of the candy corn on this 3rd street. Okay? And so that is basically it. If whoever has the first but able to achieve one of these objectives, let me know in the chat. You will get the dark colored number, which you will fill in on the corresponding number of whatever objective it is. So this is number 1 objective, this is number 2 objective, this is number 3 objective. They can be completed in any order. However, the first player to get all 3 objectives completed will activate the end of the game. We will finish that current turn and then score up our points. The other way to get the end of the game is if someone had to fill in this area, which is a permit refusal, meaning you do not have any valid placement for any of the numbers that get flipped over. You don't have any valid placement, so you must take a penalty, and it will give you minus points the further down you go. So once somebody has done their third penalty, it will activate the end of the game as well. So that is pretty much it. If anyone has any questions while we are playing, feel free to let me know. But this is our first allotment of numbers and cards. The candy corn just gives you bonus points, Panda. So if you collect 4, if you're the first person to collect 4 candy corns, you will get 5 bonus points. 6 will give you 10. 9 will give you 15. However, it's first come, first serve, okay? So we have to make sure that you don't press your luck too quickly, because once you choose one of those options, you can't do it again. So you can only claim 1 ghost ability per game and only 1 candy corn ability per game. And that's per player. Oh, I realized my MooBot. All right, let's do the timer switching here. And our tournament. All right. 1 pair of cards. Yep. And you don't have to do the fence. It is optional, but you have to choose at least a number, Tangy. And you can't skip. You can't go, I want the 13, but instead use this ability. No, it has to be paired. If you want to take the special action, you have to use the item right next to it. Okay, so I'm going to do 13 here. And I'm going to do a fence, so I know that there's housing estates of 3 and 6, housing estates of 2 4s. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do here. And so every end of a street already has a fence built. So technically now this is a 4 estate area there. All right, here we go. We have a 10 pool, an 11 biz, and a 3 with a fence. I take offense to that. Pools, this is the new one, Tangy. Pools mean if you decide to take the 10 and write a pool, you must write the number with a pool in order to receive the bonus, okay? So I would need to write a 10 on spaces that have these pools. If I do that, I will cross off the lowest number on the pool track and continue to work my way up. The more pools that you score, the more bonus points you get. You don't have to place that number on a pool, but in order for you to get any of the bonus points from pools, you have to score it if you put numbers with those pools. On future turns, if you want to fill in a number that does not have a corresponding pool, you could still write it on a pool space, you just won't get the pool bonus, okay? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take this 10 and take a pool, all right? And then I'm going to cross off the smallest number on my player sheet, which is a 0. And then I get to choose either a ghosty or a candy corn. So I'm going to do I think I'm going to do a candy corn. So I will circle the candy corn. And there we go. All right, next cards. 3 with a real estate, 8 with a fence, and 7 with a fence. You already know what fences do. With real estate, they give you bonus points for the however many houses are in certain housing estates. So for a housing estate that is included with just one house, meaning there's fences on both sides of one of these spaces, you get a point according to this tracker here. So you can increase your bonus point values by taking this additional action and crossing off one of these white space numbers, starting from the top, working your way down to increase your possibility of getting bonus points for those certain estates. So now I know I have at least 1 4 housing estate. So if I look at the housing estate number of 4, currently right now, I will get 4 points additionally to this housing estate. I want to start getting more points. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cross off the 4 here, which means I'm going to take this 3 and write the 3 somewhere on these streets. So, I'm going to do the 3 here. I know it's risky. So I am not taking this pool. So I just put an X on there to mark it for myself. Okay. So that's what I did with that real estate. I know that probably isn't a good move because there's all of these fences that I could have taken, but just so you understand what that ability does, I will show you all there. Okie doke, here we go. All right, we have a 2 with a pool, an 8 with a biz, an 11 with the park. I rarely do well in this game. Yeah, you and me both, Panda. Okay, so parks, if you decide to write a number, whatever street you write that number in, you look over here on the top left, there are these little bubbles. Those are your park values. So if you decide to take the 11 and write it on one of these streets, you will go to the corresponding street that you write that number in and cross off the lowest value here for your parks. So at the end of the game, you will score each street for the number of parks, and whatever is the leftmost visible number is how many points you will get at the end of the game for that street. Okay, well, this is not great. This is not great. I could do a 2 pool if I'm going with the pool game. However, I do need to make sure I get some housing estates going. So what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to do the 11 park. So I'm going to do the 11. And then because I wrote it here on the 2nd street, I'm going to go up here and cross off the lowest value for that park space. Okay, next ones we've got here. 9 with a biz, 5 with a construction, and 12 with a fence. 1 through 15, Panda. The numbers are 1 through 15, but if you use one of these, there's a possibility you can increase a 15 up to a 17. And there is a possibility of you decreasing a 1 to a 0. That is possible. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do a 12 with a fence. So I'm gonna take the 12 and do it next to here. I'm gonna circle my ghost because I'm getting closer to this objective. Then for my fence, I don't have to put it on the street if I don't want to, which I don't. So I'm gonna take the fence and actually put it up here. So now I have 2 housing estates that contain 4 houses within them. So I am close to this objective. However, I don't have it completed yet because they need to also have street numbers in them. So that's one thing I did not mention in regards to real estate. In order for you to score those score those groupings of houses, they must also include street numbers within them. So even though I have 4 houses here, this is not a completed housing estate because I don't have numbers on them. All right, here we go. Okay, we've got a 6 with a real estate, a 7 with a fence, and a 6 with a biz. Again, you don't have to take the bonus actions here, but you must choose one of the 3 numbers as an option. All right, definitely gonna do a 7, I feel. 7 with a fence. I do 7 here. And then my fence, I'm going to do, let's see, this needs a 6 and a 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there we go. Slivers! Hi. Thank you for the lurk, my friend. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. All right, let's do the thing, everybody. We've got an 8 pool. Oh, sorry, the cards are kind of getting a little squirrely. 8 pool, a 4 fence, and a 15 park. Oh, goodness me. All right, well, I definitely know where I'm going to put my 15. 15 is definitely going to go here, my 15 park. I'm going to cross off the park, and then I'm choosing my ghostie. So I only need 2 more ghosties. 2 more ghosties. Oh, and I didn't even name my city. Welcome to Who's Got Candyville? Panda, you have 4 candy corn, but you can press your luck and keep going higher. Yeah, the higher you go, the better payout you will get. Yeah. So you can choose to wait. The next 2 values are 6 and 9, so you can choose to wait. All right, here we go. All right, we have 4 fence, 1 construction, and 15 fence. So the 1 construction, when I was talking about, Tangi, you can use it to go down to a 0 if you wanted to. or up to a 3. So 0, 1, 2, or 3 you can write with that one. Okay, I'm gonna do a 4 with a fence here. I need a 3. Oh, goodness me. So I have my 2 4s, I have my 6. I need a 3 somewhere. I am just gonna do this and hope for the best. Yeah, hope for the best. So after this game, friends, we are going to be playing some crisscross for our monthly tournament. We just started a new month, so everybody is still fairly on an even playing field right now. Okay, we have a 12. Whoops. 12 with the real estate, a 7 with the park, and an 11 with a park. Oh, I like this 11. With a park. All right, so everyone, I am going to take the 4 ghost here. So if you're playing along at home, cross off the 4 ghost, unless you also have 4 ghosts with me right on this turn, not in a future turn, but on this turn. And that allows me to get a free pool or a free park. So I'm gonna do a free park up here. So that way I'm all even playing field here. So, because I chose the 4 ghosts, I can no longer do the 6 ghost or the 9 ghost. I can no longer do those. Oh, that's okay, Panda. You can try to work your way up to 6 or 9, because then you can get those other bonuses. Alrighty, here we go. Next ones. Oh, okay. So we've got 5 with a park, 5 with a real estate, and 9 with a park. Oh, and there we go. That's the 5th one for me. So I'm going to do 5 here. Take this ghosty. I'm going to take the real estate. So I'm going to do this on my real estate here. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ghosts on the bottom street, which is what I need for this objective. So I will get 7 points. So if anyone else completes all the ghosts on the bottom street, you will also get 7 points this turn. Otherwise, this gets flipped over. And now everyone else, if they complete that objective, will get 3 points. And because I finished one objective, I'm gonna eat a piece of candy. I'm gonna treat myself here, everybody. I'm going with the pumpkin spice chocolate. Interesting. It is like pumpkin spice filling, but it has the consistency of like a caramel. So yeah, not bad. It's close enough to lunchtime. All right, here we go. All right, we have a 12 real estate, a 1 park, and a 10 park. Okay. I'm going to do a 12 real estate. I'm going to do for my 3 or my 4s. I'm going to do my 4s. And then I'm going to circle the candy corn. I only have 2 candy corns. Oosh. So if anyone has their completed an objective too, let me know so I can turn over the appropriate cards. There is also a rule that I forgot to mention. Every time someone completes an objective, they have the ability to shuffle the deck of number cards and make a new set, but I'm not going to do that since we're playing kind of a larger game. I will only shuffle them once we deplete through these 3 stacks, and we'll need to shuffle the deck as a whole, but that is also a rule in the game. If you play this in the future, you have the option of shuffling those if you want to. Okay. Da, 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 da. Okay. We have got a 10 pool, an 11 fence, and a 4 fence. Oh, everything's sliding. Here we go. There we go. 10 pool, 11 fence, 4 fence. Oh, my 10 pool. That would be nice. Look at this, everybody. 10 pool. Thank you very much. Oh, I have 2. So that's crossing off now. So I have 2. Okay. I like this game because you can play infinite number of people if they just have a player sheet. Although the objectives would probably go pretty fast if you play lots of folks. All right, we've got a 6 pool, a 5 real estate, and a 3 park. Okay. think I'm gonna do the 3 here with the park. I need a little bit higher numbers in here if I'm gonna complete that one. So, yeah. And I need some very high numbers over here. Garbaggio for Panda. These numbers are garbage, says Panda. All right, here we go. Two construction, 4 park, and 10 fence. I will put the 2. Yeah, I already have a 10 here, so that's not going to be helpful to put. I can't put another 10 here because it's not a biz. So I need like 7, 8s, and 9s. I used to know the distribution of the numbers in the deck, but I don't play this as often enough to warrant that. I don't play it as often enough to warrant that, so. Okay. We have 11 construction, 13 pool, and 13 park. Oh-ho. Well, I'm gonna do a 13 park to complete this area. Housing estates. So I just need one more number. I need a 14 here. I kind of boxed myself into a corner here. I need an exact 14 in order to complete this objective. And need an 8, says Panda. Panda needs an 8, everybody. Panda needs an 8. And what's really nice too, if you actually own a physical copy of the game, you can see what bonus is coming from the deck of cards. I know it's kind of hard to see on stream, but you can kind of get a little bit ahead. I rarely look at that, to be honest, but I do know they put that as a handy tool for folks to know, like, okay, I see a fence is coming, which is great. So kind of do a little pre-planning, if you will. A little pre-planning. I rarely look at it unless I need a fence, says Panda. Yup. Well, we're going to get a fence on this next one. So let's see how it goes. All right, we've got a 12 fence, a 6 biz, and a 9 real estate. Well, I am definitely taking that 9 for my real estate here. And I'm going to increase this. So now I have a completed group of houses that is 6, so I'm close to this objective. I don't have a 3 yet. I have a 2 and I have a 4, but I don't have a 3. Hi, Giggles. Happy Wednesday. Panda finished plan 2. So this one here, Panda, give yourself 8 points for plan number 2. Good job. Okie doke, here we go. Eight biz, 14 real estate, and 12 construction. Oh, Panda's got 6 ghosts. All right, you're taking this one, Panda, I'm assuming, unless you want to press your luck for 9. But go ahead and take this one. Take for the 6. Either 2 pools or 2 bizes without penalty. She's taking 2 pools. Nice, Panda. Good job. All right. Very, very good. 12. I'm taking this 12 construction and I'm going to use it to make this a 14. So that way I have 2 groupings of 4, which is plan number 1. So I will get 6 points there. And what they tell you to indicate which housing groups, housing estate groups you're taking is to draw a line on the top of those connecting streets. So you can see these are the 2 groups that I'm taking because you cannot score groups for 2 different objectives. Okay? So Panda, I took plan number 1. You can also on this turn if you have the ability to. Otherwise, I am flipping it over. Doing a little flippity flip. Doing a little flippity flip. So if I am able to complete this next objective soon, then that will be game over. I don't see that anytime soon because I have my 6 already, which is great, but I don't have any 3s starting to work yet. Don't have any 3s yet, so still anybody's game. All right, we have a 9 real estate, a 7 park, and another 9 real estate. Oh my goodness gracious, what are the odds of that happening? What are the odds of that happening? 9 real estate. Remember, friends, we are going to do our crisscross tournament at the end of this game. So get your player sheets here because it is Wednesday. Wednesday is tournament day. Oh, I got that second objective. Ha-ha! I get to eat my other piece of candy. Ha-ha! Oh, here it is. Maple truffle. I feel like if you melted this down and put it on some pancakes, it would be really good. All right, here we go. Oh, goodness me. We've got 7 fence, 14 real estate, and 10 real estate. No idea what maple tastes like. Oh, wow. Okay. So, Dan, it is, it's sugary. It's sugary. I would compare it, if you have you ever tasted like caramel? Yeah, it is very hard to describe. If you ever had like a caramel flavor, to me, it's a little bit, caramel. No caramel. Okay. It's sweet. So it has the consistency of like a syrup. That's what caramel has. It's very long and stretchy. It happens when you cook sugar in a pan. You cook it down and it breaks down the molecules and they actually stick together and become kind of like a sticky substance. So that's caramel. Maple, to me, it usually can be found in like syrup that people put over waffles or pancakes, like breakfast type foods. And it has the similar consistency of caramel in that it's like sticky, but somehow you can still pour it over things. Maple to me kind of has a little bit more like earthy flavor to it. Maple syrup is actually made from the sap of maple trees. And so sap is that sticky stuff that you kind of see like oozing out of trees sometimes. They actually make syrup out of it and people eat it. So maple kind of has that like earthy tone, but it does have a slight sweetness to it. Yeah, Dan's over in Europe, friends. So a little lesson there on foodstuffs. I am not a particular expert. That's just how I would describe maple and maple flavoring to it. Definitely take that what you will. Definitely do your research if you want to know more about it, but that's how I would describe it. So, okay. And if that was very confusing, I apologize. I have an American store in Stockholm. Yeah. Look for something called maple syrup. That will probably give you the best option that would be closer. Although I know a lot of maple syrups tend to be a lot more sweet than pure maple syrup. But yeah, have fun exploring. Definitely have fun exploring with it. Quite Rain, hello, my friend. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so I'm gonna do a 7 here, but I'm also gonna put a fence here because I don't trust myself. Wait, it's good afternoon. That's right. Tan says, in Germany, maple syrup is nowadays a standard product in most supermarkets. Many vegans use it as a switch out for honey in baking recipes. Ah, yes, very true. Very true, Tan. All right, we have a 10 construction, 11 fence, and a 9 fence. Oh, Tangi has a good question for you, Dan. What type of breakfast foods are known for where you're located? I believe you have said you're located in Sweden. Cornflakes with milk, yogurt, and muesli. Oh, okay. Lots of like cereal kind of stuff. Porridge. Yep. Do you ever put fruit in your porridge, Dan? I've heard some folks like to put, maybe sliced apples in it, cranberries, things of that nature. Yes, people do. Yeah. Very cool. We're learning. We're learning today. I love it. I love it. Is there new Demio content? Quaid, Tan wants to know. Tan wants to know. Tan wants to know. These numbers are not ideal, everyone. These numbers are not ideal. I'm going to do 11 here. No. Goodness me. Yeah, I'll do it. An 11. And do a fence. I don't know. I'll do a fence here. I don't know. Lingonberries, strawberries. Yeah. Not yet. Something on the way. Might be in the new year. They haven't set a date. Yeah. Well, cool. Thanks for sharing that, Dan. If you do find some maple syrup, let us know next time for the stream. I'd be curious to find out. Uh, 14 park, 15 park, and 9 real estate. Ugh, come on now. I do 15 park. I would like to finish my group of 3. Back in the World of Warcraft at the moment, says Tan. My parents are Danish, so we have oatmeal with butter and sugar. Very unhealthy. Yes. Yes, that does sound unhealthy, but it does sound yummy. Yes, Tangy, I was just gonna say the same thing. It sounds really good. Okay, so really odd thing. Sometimes if I'm not feeling well, I will cook some pasta, some noodles, and I will put butter and seasoning salt. So it's got a different combination of spices, but very salty. And so sometimes if I'm not feeling good, I'll just make myself a bowl of butter noodles, basically. And so it's just straight up butter and salt and noodles. I can't have oatmeal without butter and sugar. Wow. Yeah. That kind of pasta is comfort food. Yes, I don't know what it is. It's totally not healthy, but I just enjoy it. And I'm just like, I'm down and out. Today Gus and I are gonna get our boosters, and so we're planning, if it's like tomorrow's gonna be kind of a lazy day, I might have pasta on the menu. It's the butter, for sure, Tangy. For sure it's the butter. 100%. All right, friends, we've got 8 real estate, a 1 real estate, and a 7 park. Oh, goodness. All right. Oh, why did I put the 7 there? That was silly. Why did I put the 7 there? Okay. I need a 13, says Panda. Okay, I'm going to do a 7. 7 here. And I'm going to take a candy corn. 7 park. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 candy corns. Espy's doing fine. Today we had a little respite from the rain, and so she's outside. It is fairly cold though. We've been getting into the low 50 degrees here, which is very chilly. She's short hair, so she doesn't have a lot of like extra warmth. So we did buy her a coat the other day, so we've been testing it out on her with her walks and everything. The next thing we're thinking about is getting her some little booties for her paws. So like little shoes for her paws. So if we go out into like kind of crazy terrain like snow or really cold areas, we can put those booties on her. So Panda took the 6 candy corn. How are your kitties, Dan? All right, so 8 park, 6 real estate, 5 biz. All right, I'm doing the 6 real estate, Panda. And that is going to give me objective 2. So I am ending the game. That will give me 4 points here. So I have my 6, my grouping of 6 here. And then, oh my goodness, we have a blunderbuss raid. What? Blunderbussers. Blunderbussers. Yo, 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 welcome in, Raiders. If one of my mods wouldn't mind giving a shout out, thank you for that. Perfect timing. Welcome in, everyone. I'm Jess, and I am wrapping up a game of Welcome to the Halloween edition. I had some leftover Halloween candy, and I thought, why not play a game that features Halloween candy in it? And so there we go. We are getting down into the final scoring phases, but how was your stream? What did you all do today? Welcome in, Hornus. Thank you for those emotes. I appreciate it so much. So Panda's got objective 1 and 3, so those are both going to give you 3 points, Panda. Hello, Komorowski. And now we are scoring some points here. So I'm going to take, since Panda took the 6, I'm going to take the 4 for 5 points here. And we're going to score them up, everybody. We are also about ready to play our tournament game of Crisscross. Every month, I play a tournament on Wednesdays with y'all in the chat, and whoever has the best score at the end of the month will get a little bag of swag from me and the CCG crew. Which reminds me, I gotta send out my bag of swag to last month's winner. So yeah, welcome in, everybody. Ready, says Quaid. All right, so here we go. I've got all 3 objectives here. Total points 10. I've got the 17. 5 points for my candy corn score here. My pools, I will look at the lowest number that is available. Open, and that is 6 points. Oh, that's my parks. I misspoke. My park score I'm going to count here. So I have 6 for street number 1, 6 for street number 2, and 4 street number 3. So that is 16 points there. My pools, I've got 6 points there because I only circled 2 pools. I took 2 construction. How many construction? Panda had 4, so she's going to get 7. I will get 4. And on my 1 housing estates, I don't have any 1 housing estates, so I get 0 there and 0. I have 1 of a 2 housing estate grouping, so I will get times 2 is 2 points there. My 3 housing estates, I only have 1 of those completed, so that gives me 4 points there. My 4 housing estates, I have 2 of those, so I do 2 times 8 is 16 there. I don't believe I have any 5s, so that's 0. And my 6, I have 1 of them for another 7 points. I did not do any biz, and I did not take any penalties, so let's do the thing. 85 points total for Panda. I think you totally smoked me, Panda. So let's see. Panda got 85. Holy moly. Okay, so this is 22, 38, 38, and 6 is 44. 48, 54, 60, 77. Okay, not a total smoking. Very close. 77 points. I will take that. And that, my friends, is the Halloween edition. If you are interested in playing along with me on the VOD, I will pop in the chat there the link. GG's all around, everybody. Let me get some GG's in the chat. All right, so as I'm cleaning this up real quick, everybody get your player sheets ready for some crisscross. GG's in the chat. GG's in the chat. All right. I like this game. No Probs is here. What up, friendo? Good to see you, Ben. You are just in time for some crisscrossing. Crisscrossing. We've got our new scores that are coming in. We just started it last week, so new scores coming in. Currently, I am in the lead with 37 points. I feel like that is not going to be the case after today. But the current score to beat is 37. Thanks, Panda, for the lurk. Appreciate you. Applesaucing. Oh, crisscross and applesauce. That's right. Crisscross applesauce. All right. Got to do a little zoomy zoom here. So you all can see what I'm looking at. Yo, Book of Nerds is here, everybody. How's it going? I'm just doing a little zooming in for the crisscross today. There we are. Just in time for a little crisscrossing. Crisscrossing, yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, here we go. The score to beat today is 37. We got our dice, we got our things. Brief explanation on how to play crisscross. Before I begin, this dice tray I got from Oink Games. This is not an Oink game. This game is published by Grail Games and is designed by Sir Reiner Knizia. So there we go. Okay, get that out of the way. Don't want anybody coming at me from Oink being like, hey, I appreciate them for this dice tray. I think it's nice and convenient. Yeah, such a friend-filled chat. Of course, Quaid, of course. So how this is going to work, friends, is we have 2d6 dice that I'm going to be rolling. Each side has a different symbol on it. The goal of the game is to try to match symbols next to each other, orthogonally adjacent to each other, in a row and a column in order for you to score points. If you have 2 of a kind in a row or column, you will score 2 points. 3 of a kind gives you 3, 4 gives you 8, and 5 will give you 10. If you don't have any of a kind in a row or a column, you get -5 points. In order for you to score them, you must have them be orthogonally adjacent to one another. So this will score you 2 points, as well as this will score you 2 points. However, this will not score you 2 points, okay? Or this will not score you 2 points. So they must be orthogonally adjacent to one another in the row or the column to count. We are going to be filling up this 5x5 grid. This extra column and this extra row indicate your scoring spaces. So they just give you a nice friendly place to score your points. If you don't have any of a kind in a row or a column, you will get -5 points. And then after we score all the rows in the columns, we will also score this shaded area here in the diagonal twice. So starting from the bottom left to the upper right, you will score, as well as from the upper right to the bottom left. So for example, if I had something like this at the end of the game, I have a pair of circles, which is 2 points, and a pair of X's, which is also 2 points. So all told, I have 4 points. That's a triangle, by the way. That's just me quickly drawing things. So I will have 4 points here and 4 points down here. Okay? Everyone in the chat will have a starting shape or starting symbol to write in the upper left-hand corner of their scoring sheet, and I will have a different symbol to write. But then here we go. So everyone playing along in the chat, you will write the pound sign or the hashtag right here in the chat on your sheet. And for me, I will start with the circle. Okay. When you write the 2 dice together, you cannot separate them out. They must be orthogonally adjacent when you write them down on your score sheet. So if this was the roll, this is valid here, like this. This is also valid. Okay. This is not valid. Okay? So think of it if you've ever played King Domino. Think of these 2 dice stuck together like a 2x1 domino, and you have to draw them out. All right, let's do the thing, everybody. Let's play some crisscross. All right, first pairing we have is a circle and a pound sign. Oh, that's very nice. That is very nice indeedy. The chat starter was the pound sign, Gus. Yep, thank you, Phantom. Thank you, Quaid. All right, here we go. We have a single slash and a triangle. Oh. Hash browns. Are you getting some hash browns today, Book of Nerds? Is that what you're saying? I would like some hash browns. I would like some hash browns, please. All right, here we go. Hashtag and a slash. Ooh. Hi, James. Thanks for hanging out, my friend. All right, X in 3 lines is next. Ah, that's not good for anybody. I don't like that roll. Ah! All right, let's see. Ooh, a triangle and 3 lines. Happened to rolling all doubles? Sheesh, man. What happened to rolling doubles? All right, let's see if we get some doubles in here, huh? Ooh, pound sign and a single slash. Okay. Yeah, I think this column making me nervous. This row is making me nervous. Again, I said I had the higher score from last week, but that was probably just by fluke. Starting off the game, it's probably just a fluke. This entire board is making me nervous. I know, I'm sorry, Quaid. I mean, at least for y'all, you've gotten some hashtags here. I have only gotten that one circle. That's it. Just that one time. So, not cool. Okay, we've got a circle and an X. You trying something different? Uh-oh, Quaid. Is that a good thing to do? Now, I'm sure you're sorted out. I'm sure. It'll be fine. It's fine, Quaid. It's fine. Totally fine. Okay, we have a circle and a triangle. Something different, drawing and in all the squares. Oh. I hope that's helpful. If that's helpful for you to know, like this and this and this, so you know how to score it. Maybe that's helpful. There's only 4 more rolls to this game. Only 4. This game goes by pretty fast. Here we go. 3 lines and a single slash. Okay. I would like some doubles, please. I would like some doubles. Oh, not doubles. Okay. We have got a pound sign and 3 lines. I have a feeling I'm probably going to get some negatives on this game. Oof. Not great. Probably going to get some negatives. Yeah, here we go, Quaid. This one's on me. Here we go.
Oh, good grief.
There you go. Hi, Rock! Welcome in! Happy Wednesday, my friend.
Oh, good grief.
Fucking nerds. Oh. Oh, all right. We've got a triangle and a circle. Thanks, Giggles. Thank you. Final roll needs the triple line, says Phantom. All right. Yeah, no worries, Quaid. No worries. Yeah, I've got some sound alerts for channel point redemptions, friends. Wait, a triangle and a circle. Woohoo! Yeah, I will take a circle and an X. A circle and a pound sign. Circle and a hashtag. All right, so we've got request for 3 lines from Phantom. I could take some 3 lines. Request from 3 lines from Phantom. I request a hashtag, an X, or a circle. We'll see. We'll see how it all goes. The final roll. Survey says, oh, we got it. We got it. Oh, nice. I was coming to watch the BOTC VOD from Monday and saw you were live. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, I played Blood on the Clock Tower on Monday night, friends, and it was quite fun. We got some folks from a local Blood on the Clock Tower group here in town, and Phantom and Rock also joined me on stream, and it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. So we got 3 lines here and a triangle. 26 for Phantom. All right, let's add them up, everybody. Pair for 2, another pair for 2, so that's 4. A pair for 2, that's 2. A pair for 2, that's also 2. 2 pairs here for 4. Another for 4. 1 here, that's 2 here. 2 here. 2, 4 here. 2 here. And -5. Ah! Darn it. But then across here I had 2 and 2. 16 for Giggles. Gus got 24. My diagonal is not a 3, Phantom, because they're not touching. My 3s are not touching. But thank you, though. Yep, they have to touch. So like these 2 are 2 pairs. Those are touching. Nope, they have to touch. Same rules apply for the diagonal. 2, 6, 8, 10, 14, 18. 2, 4, 6, 10, 12 is 7. Ah, 25. That's terrible. Terrible. Quaid got 21. A little bit better than your last score, Quaid. Tangy got 10. All right, so Quaid, I am putting you, upgrading your score to a 21. Gus, you're going to stay at your score from last week, which was 36. Tangy's score last week was 35. All right, Giggles is at 16. 28, 17, 21. I got 25 today. So currently I am still winning with 37 from last week. Gus is in second with 36 and Tangi is in third with 35. All right, back to the top we go. GG's all around. That's right, Tangi. Or Giggles and Tangi and everybody that played today. GG's all around. Let's see who can raid. Who's online for raiding? Ah, Mr. Peebles. He's doing, looks like a BGA day. BGA day for the day. Hi, Joe. Welcome in, my friend. We are just wrapping up, getting ready to head off onto a raid train, but it's so good to see you. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Mr. Peebles. I will be back on Friday with the little community connections. I will not reveal who our special guest is. You will have to stay tuned for that, everybody. But that's going to be at 10 a.m. Pacific time because we did our board game adjacent stream on Monday night. So we're flip-flopping Monday and Friday stream just for this week. So join us 10 a.m. Friday morning for some community connections. It went well, Joe. We played some Halloween edition of Welcome To. And if anybody wants to play that in the chat, they are welcome to do so. I have a link there in the chat if anybody wants to play along. I will put it in there for now again. So if you want to play it on the VOD, there you go. Yeah, and then we just wrapped up our tournament game, some crisscross. And now I'm heading everybody over on a raid train to Mr. Peebles. He's doing a little BGA day with the chat. So there we go. So yeah, tune in for that, friends. You can catch me back on Friday morning, 10 a.m. Pacific time here for some community connections. So yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out, for playing along with me today. And until next time, stay safe, enjoy your board games, and be kind to one another. And I'll see you all on the next one. Bye, friends.